Hey Brad,
Hey, what's up, Eli? How you doing?
not too bad. Today we have Rocketcat Games' new game Punch Quest.
Yeah, it's finally coming out. I'm glad it passed cert.
Yeah, it just got approved. They sent me a promo code. I plugged in my iPad and started recording. So this is
Let's do this.
yeah, this is the second game I've played in this. So
It's good. It's a good place to start.
yeah, I don't have very many upgrades yet, so you can get a good idea of what the game looks like out of the box, essentially.
Right. So this is Endless Runner with punching as the running, basically, right?
Yeah, that's the gimmick. Is so it's an endless runner, but it's an endless puncher.
Nice. A game I can get behind.
Yeah. And if it seems like it's running a little choppy, that's just our capture junk. I don't know what it is with iOS 6, but this is an irritating problem. It runs really good on the iPad.
It looks great too. I love the art style. All these guys' games are amazing.
It's super good. I mean, it's just like Rocket Cat's other stuff, and that it's pixelated, but not but done in a very tasteful way.
Right. Yeah.
So I just ran past this little forking, fork in the road here, and I haven't really played the game enough to really know which is the better fork to take when you see that.
What the fork, Eli?
I think we're taking the loot route, maybe. Or maybe the power-up route? I don't know.
That's the route you should be forking to.
Yeah, loot route. So I got tons of coins.
Man,
Just picked up some idle thing.
You're really forking these guys up.
Yeah, it's cool how this game all works out. I mean, because I don't know. As you can see, it definitely feels like an endless runner, but the gimmick is, punching dudes.
Right, and you're just swiping, right?
No, I'm just tapping the two different sides of the screen. The right side is just a regular punch, and the left side is the jumping uppercut.
There we go. All right, that's something I can get behind.
Yeah, works out really well.
Oh, you got a little fireball power too, huh?
Yeah, so I'm powered up all the way. That's actually the only power up I have now. Is when that the punch meter at the bottom gets all the way up, I do fire punches.
And then you died.
So it's got the jetpack joyride style objective junk. And kind of walks you through, what you do with that. So let's follow the gnome head here, and buy our first skill here. The only one I can really afford is this Rage Venge thing.
I love how quirky it is. The fact that this game doesn't take itself seriously is a good thing.
Oh yeah, it's really good. So yeah, this is a second stage power up we're gonna unlock here. Steam Buster, I guess.
All right.
I don't have enough for the other one. And then this is the only super move I have, but as you can see, there's a bunch of them.
Right.
And let's see what else.
Yeah, there's tons of stuff.
Customize your dude like crazy. There's hats that you can buy. I mean, this list just goes forever.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
The amount of stuff you can unlock is crazy.
He wasn't kidding around. The game's, I guess he would be the lead designer, I suppose. Keppa was talking about hats and how this thing is definitely going to have hats. And man, he was not kidding.
Yeah, I mean, there's even other cosmetic stuff. I mean, there's so much cosmetic junk you can unlock. It's crazy amount. Could spend 10 minutes just going through it all in this video.
But can you unlock this stuff and then sell it on eBay for hundreds of dollars?
That's a good question.
Need to get on that.
I think so. But I mean, now my dude's got green gloves, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Of course, there's Temple Run style boosts and stuff. These single use kind of power-ups.
You mean pay-to-win power-ups?
I guess. And then, I think these upgrades here now are permanent upgrades. So let's buy a new one of these. Power food. I guess that's all the coins we have now. So here's a neat trick. Check this out. Well, let's play again. But check it out. The game can be played in portrait mode.
Oh, nice!
I mean, it seems like you'd want the wider, display of, landscape mode. But if you're a portrait mode kind of guy, it's kind of crazy how you just I actually discovered this on accident playing the game. I put my iPad down on my lap and it rotated, and I was like, what the?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a landscape iPad game do this. I think this is the first time.
I think this is the first endless kind of runnery game I've seen that just seamlessly will shift back and forth.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's good stuff, though. I mean, we always get asked weird questions on the podcast. Be like, hey, man, I need a game that plays in this very specific orientation, and I like this. And here you go. Here's one of those obscure games that, well, I guess not obscure, but one of those games with an obscure kind of control method.
So here's something else that's interesting is that like I've unlocked the ability to block by pressing both sides at the same time.
Oh, okay.
But I think if you weren't into blocking, I mean, and you were playing this on your phone, it's universal by the way. If you're playing on your phone, I mean, it's conceivable that you could play it with one hand.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Which is kind of neat, you know.
Yeah, and if it can, I assume it could be played in portrait mode on your phone too, right?
I haven't synced to the phone, but I mean, I would assume so. It'd be weird if you couldn't, I guess.
Yeah, man, this thing does everything.
I mean, it's cool because something like this, if it didn't have this ability, I mean, we wouldn't have even said anything about it. It's just been like, oh, well, whatever, you know.
Right.
It's a landscape game, who cares? So, I guess let's kick it in landscape mode and play one more time.
Let's do it.
I feel like this will probably turn into a totally different game as soon as you play long enough to, you know, start unlocking some of the better abilities and power-ups.
Right.
So maybe it comes out next week.
Oh, next week? Okay. All right.
Next Wednesday. It's free. So maybe we can do, if the game gets that different, maybe we'll do another video of like what it looks like once you actually have something.
Yeah, once you can go nuts.
Because I always think that's neat to see, is, you know, to see what the game looks like if you, you know, dump $10 into it or something.
Right, yeah, exactly. Ooh, falling in some spikes.
Another thing that's cool about it is, like, one hit doesn't kill you. You have your health meter, which you can see in the top left corner there.
Yeah, I was about to comment on that. It's really nice how you can keep playing this video game. I feel like that's something that iOS games are starting to lose, like that whole, like, progress just in general.
I'm not sure if I've come across a way to regain health yet, or if I have, I don't know if I figured it out.
You bought that food, so I guess if it randomly pops up, you can punch it and get it, right?
Yeah.
So, at some point. Nice little combo system, too. I like how the skeleton's heads roll.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of, like, technical stuff to this game that I'm just, like, starting to kind of figure out, and that, like, I'm trying to block here to get that achievement. Like when you jump, you can press the jump button again, do like this like downstroking airborne punch, and then like chain off that for. Let's go up to the question mark. Then chain off that for just crazy combos. I mean, there's so much. It's really clever how much it feels like you can do with just two buttons.
Right. The enemy design is great too. I don't know if we've commented on that specifically, but it's pretty cool, man. I'm digging that.
Yeah, I really like this game.
Yeah.
So here I got a crazy little power up here and doing these like weird karate punch things.
Like it.
Also, before I started recording, I came across a power up that had my dude riding a dinosaur.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Although, like, I don't really understand the frequency yet of power ups or like how you get them or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
But no, I'm really digging this. This is really good.
I kind of just want a dinosaur running, endless runner now. It's just a dude on a dinosaur just running. Like, it doesn't even need enemies or anything.
There is that Flash game that's like that, where you like are trying to outrun a
Dino Run
asteroid or whatever.
Yeah, that was supposed to come to iOS. That was one of those games where it's like, yeah, we're gonna do it, and they didn't.
Yeah.
Those are the same guys that made Cream Wolf.
Yeah. I don't know what happens when you level up yet. I mean, again, I feel like I'm just very, very barely scratching the surface of this game.
Right.
You know, you can tweet your score if that's something you're into. It uses the iOS 5 or whenever they implemented this like auto tweeting thing. So
nice.
You can cbrag about my score here.
It's pretty.
I never do this, so I don't even know if it's gonna work. Oh no, I haven't set it up. So whatever.
What's your password, Eli Hodap?
Password 1. Oh, crap.
I'm logged in.
So yeah, I don't know. I mean, this Punch Quest is really good. I like it a lot. I'm happy to see that Rocketcat is still making these like really super cool pixelated games and stuff.
Yeah, I've been following these guys on Twitter for a while, and he's been talking about it forever. And super psyched.
Yeah, here let's check out achievements and stuff before we close this out, because there's a ton.
Oh wow.
I mean, like, if this is one of the perfect example of one of these free games that's fun to play out of the box, but has like so many different things to work towards and unlock. Like, here's the idol that I picked up in one of my runs, and
wow.
I don't even know how many there are. It tracks like every stat under the sun.
Oh, wow. Wow. He's gonna be able to pull some metrics from this. It'd be kind of interesting at the end of the month if he puts out how many rocks people smashed or whatever.
Yeah. So yeah, Punch Quest is gonna be free, coming out free with in-app purchases that seem extraordinarily optional. Coming next week. I guess check it out when it hits.
Yeah, dude, looks hot. I'm all over it.